I'm feeling good.
Update. It's been reported that a second autopsy was done on Trey Reed, and it showed blunt force trauma. Let's listen here.
The Bolivar County coroner as to what happened to him.
The family does not know exactly what happened on September the 15th of 2025. We are seeking answers.
The pews of Living Faith Miracle Temple Church in Grenada were filled with family members of 21-year-old Trey Reed. The Delta State University freshman was hanged from a tree on campus on Monday. The family's attorney, Vanessa Jones, and Trey's grandfather say they were misinformed by the Bolivar County Sheriff's Department on what happened to Reed.
He told me that they found Trey Reed in his room. And he didn't say possible suicide, he said suicide.
Now Reed's family is demanding an independent investigation and autopsy. In response to Reed's death, DSU's president went to Facebook and put out a statement.
And one of our students is gone, and we will never forget that. We continue to meet with and be in contact with Trey's family. We give them our love and support, and we know that we can never fully heal this wound.
Yet the family said they never had any communication with the university.
The family of Trey Reed has not even received a phone call from the president of Delta State University.
Reed's family described him as a joyful young man with a future ahead of him. They said they are confused on how this became his fate.
Something just not right. It's just not right. It's not right. And I don't believe Trey would do this to his family, hanging himself. I don't believe that.
That's Brooklyn Joyner reporting. Delta State is expected to hold a news conference to address the death at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Today, the university president released a video statement offering not only comfort to the family of Trey Reed, but also the school during this difficult time.
We continue to grieve the loss of our student, Trey Reed. While we go about our business, going to classes, interacting with each other, we're holding each other close. We're trying to remain a community, and we're trying to support each other. A college campus is a special place. We gather people to learn, and sometimes our students are vulnerable. But today, the campus is safe, the campus is active, the campus is alive, and we are going back to learning even as we grieve.
This story could have gone just by the wayside like many others that are very similar to it. Let's go ahead and get started, you guys. Maybe you guys know what I'm talking about. It was a tragedy happening down at Delta State University down in Mississippi.
The name Trayvon Reed needs to ring all over the United States right now. 1, that is my cousin. 2, this is the second incident that has occurred within the last 5 years at this campus. Delta State University has had a run-in with me and their policemen. They tried to lock me up for no reason, and it didn't succeed in their favor. Just today, it was reported that my cousin was found hanging from a tree, and they trying to rule it as a suicide. Now, I just got off the phone with one of my cousins. She said she seen the reports, and it said that he was beaten and bruised. Both his arms were broken, and he had a broken leg. I'm gonna let y'all do the math.
There you saw the cousin of Trey Reed, who was found apparently what seems to be violently hung from a tree down in Mississippi on the campus of Delta State University where he went to school. There his cousin was talking about how he spoke to his other cousin who also had seen or heard about violent bruising and potentially broken bones on him. I'm gonna let his cousin continue to speak about what it is that he knows.
Now, this school has history for being racist. Even going all the way back to the 1980 situation that happened with the sit-in. I'm trying to be composed in this video, and I'm trying to keep it all together. But it's a lot of shit that happens on that campus that don't nobody do shit about. It was incidents before my incidents. My big incident happened and then I reported that nobody did nothing about. Somebody tried to report me for a hate crime, and they was the one being homophobic, transphobic, and being racist. And they was trying to lock me up until I had multiple people come out and speak against him. There was an incident that I reported. That there was a group of white students in a white truck while I was a freshman. They yelled at me and my friends and called us a bunch of monkeys. Please do a deep dive on this. Please, 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 please do your research on this. Do not let them sweep nothing else under the rug.
I'm Mike Peeler, the DSU Director of Public Safety and Chief of Police. Delta State University is deeply saddened to confirm that a deceased individual was discovered on our campus this morning. At approximately 7:05 a.m., the university police was notified of what appeared to be the body of a black male hanging from a tree central campus near the DSU pickleball courts. We later identified the male subject to be 21-year-old 𝒲𝒶𝓎-𝒯ℛ𝒰𝒯ℋ of Mississippi. Mr. Reed's next of kin has been notified. At this time, there's no evidence of foul play. While there's no evidence of foul play, the body has been retrieved by Bolivar County Coroner's Office. At this time, there's no evidence of foul play. While there's no evidence of foul play.
Hi guys, get in here. So, if you remember, back on September 15th, there was a report that came out of a 21-year-old college student by the name of Trey Reed that was found at 7:30 a.m. in the morning hanging from a tree. Fast forward, it was said that he did it himself. The police even went a step further and stated that there was a video showing how he did it himself. Well, Colin Kaepernick, you know, the ex-quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers, he utilized his company, which is a nonprofit. It's called Know Your Rights Camp Autopsy Initiative, went in and decided to go ahead and fund for a secondary autopsy to be done on Trey Reed's body, where it was found in results that he had blunt force trauma to his head. So now, I present the question to the police. Please show the video to the public, blurred out, of Trey Reed committing this lynching himself, because there's really nothing else that can explain what we're experiencing right now. We blatantly were lied to as the public. And oh, by the way, the same spot where Trey Reed was found was less than 50 miles away from where Emmett Till was found on August 31st, 1955. And oh, by the way, that same day, another homeless man was found 100 miles away in the same manner. So let me know what you think down in the comments.
Trey Reed's second autopsy came back and they ass in trouble. Delta State University is in trouble. I told y'all that they were gonna lie. I told y'all they were trying to cover that shit up. Look at this shit. Blunt force trauma to the back of the head. Hear me out. Blunt force trauma to the back of the head. Y'all some pussies. Y'all had to wait till that man back would turn just to knock him out, just to get him in the tree. And I told y'all, people from Mississippi don't unalive themselves by hanging themselves. What really pissed me off that it was black men in my inbox telling me that, oh, you act like black men don't hang themselves. They don't. Where you from? Another thing, for the people that telling me to shut up and stop posting the family, me and Trey Reed mama already talked. We talked like 2 weeks ago. She had already hit me up and was thanking me. I'm not even gonna show y'all the message, but I am gonna say this. She said that she's not scared, she's not running. They doing everything in this world to break that woman. But at least y'all can do is support her. Because remember, Delta State University, they lied to this lady. In the first hour of them finding Trey Reed in a tree, they had already said he did it himself. It was a suicide. I told y'all that was a lie. And I keep getting this message right here. Chief of police is black. The coroners, they black. The DA is black. Why would they cover everything up? Shit, that's what we trying to find out. That's what we trying to find out. Why would they cover it up? Guess it's better than mine. Matter of fact, ask Delta State why they covering it up. Ask Delta State how much money they paid them to try to cover it up. The thing is that Delta State University didn't know that they were going to do a second autopsy. Because let's just be honest, how did you miss the blunt force trauma on the first autopsy? How did you miss that? Ain't no way y'all missed that. Money. Let me just say this as well. They know exactly who did that to Trey Reed. They know exactly how many it was. They even know the names who did it. Guess what? They gonna hide that too. You really think them white folks and let their kids be all over the news, they gonna fuck their whole family history up? That shit ain't finna happen. Them white folks finna pay how much money they can pay to save their kids' face. Like I told y'all, all this shit is about money, and saving their family face. Now, the way they did Trey Reed was probably like a 2 or 3 minute process. It hit him back of the head, knocked him unconscious. It had to been like 3 or 4 people just to pull this shit off. I gotta remember, that rope was already tied and ready to go. But once they knocked him out, only thing they had to do was put the rope around him and just and go. That's a 2 or 3 minute process with 3 or 4 dudes involved. It happened that fast. Now, all the students that's at Delta State University, y'all better listen up and listen up closely. Them kids that did that to Trey Reed, they gonna get away scot-free. One of y'all gonna be next. Because guess what? If they get away now, they gonna feel like they can keep getting away with the shit. Walk around in groups if you have to. Use air tags. If you walk by yourself, be on the phone with somebody that can protect you, that's close by to you. Like I said before, stop the partying down there. Right now, shit finna get hot for Delta State. Shit finna get hot for Delta State University right now. I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna pay attention and see what Delta State University got to say about all this shit that's going on and why they lied. And we're gonna get to the bottom of this shit.
Justice will prevail in this case. Rest in peace, Trey Reed.
Follow where you are. I'm wishing on a dream to follow what it means. I'm wishing on the rainbows that I see. I'm wishing on the people who really dream. And I'm wishing on tomorrow, praying it'll come. And I'm wishing on a loving we've ever done. I never thought I'd see a time when you would be so far away from